everybody, welcome to another little video. So this one is a nice stretching video. So I don't know about any of you, but I'm imagining quite a lot of you probably are going out for some long walks each day, or maybe perhaps you've even taken up running. It's something that I am trying to do. It's something I don't particularly enjoy, but obviously there's not many options for us. So all that running and walking, it really tightens up our leg muscles and our hamstrings, our calves, our quads, which kind of counterbalances all the good work we do through yoga. So just a short little sequence that's perfect to do after a run or a walk to really stretch out those leg muscles and just open the body back out. And it's a really nice balance if you're doing both forms of exercise. So when you're ready, we're just going to come down to the floor. No need for a mat or any equipment, but we're going to begin in a kneeling position. So we're going to work into the plantar fascia of the feet to begin with. So that nasty little stretch, let's get it out the way first. Let's tuck our toes all the way under and bring our sit bones back to our heels. Squaring everything off, so hips are facing forward, shoulders are relaxed. Just gently hugging the belly button in towards the spine. So engaging through the core and just slowing down the breath. So really breathing into the soles of the feet. Feeling that lovely stretch all along those muscles. Not often that we stretch out our feet, so sometimes it's nice to just force yourself to take the time here. Staying with the breath. Obviously, if it gets too much, come out at any point, but let's go for another 3 breaths. Nice deep breaths, so full body breaths. Inhale 2. And last breath. Well done, everybody. Inhaling. Gently exhale, releasing. Bring those hands down and just untucking the toes, giving them a little tap. So letting everything go. Well done. So your feet will thank you for that horrible little stretch, I promise. Coming down onto all fours. Let's take a cat-cow. So working into that upper back. We can build a lot of tension when we're running in the shoulders, the neck, and the top of our spine. So it's really nice to just make sure that's all lovely and released. Moving with your breath. And gently returning to a neutral spine. Beautiful. So taking the left leg back, bring the toes into the ground. And we'll just gently press into that calf muscle. So pressing that back heel away. Keep really high on the toes. So that heel's nice and high. Pressing it away. Keep drawing the belly in, keep the hips nice and square. If it feels good, you can just rock backwards and forwards there. So we're just releasing all the way down the back of the leg. Beautiful, releasing it back down, swapping over, so right leg comes back. So again, make sure that heel is as high as you can get it. And then gently just pressing that heel away. Little micro movement, but you should really feel it into the calf and the hamstring. So stay with your breath. Beautiful, rocking it back, coming back to center. Grounding down into those hands, tucking your toes under. Let's come into our downward facing dog. So hips coming back and lifting bottoms up into the air. So we're going to use this as our hamstring stretch. So to begin with, let's just start to walk it out. Bending through one knee, bending through the other. So you should really feel a lovely little release down the back of the legs here. Try and keep the spine nice and long. Lovely. When you're finished, just come to a stillness. Inhale up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, stretch those heels down to the ground. So 3 nice deep breaths here, working into the hamstrings. So important after a run. Make sure there's no tension in the neck, so give it a little shake. Beautiful, one more breath. Lovely, and then we're going to lift our right leg all the way up into the sky, three-legged dog. As we exhale, take a little bend in that knee, sweep it all the way through. Between the hands, drop that heel down, untuck your toes. So we're in a low lunge, so sink those hips down, grounding down into the right leg. Let's just take the hands onto the knee and begin to work into this hip flexor muscle. So again, draw in the core, lengthen through the spine, but sink your hips down towards the ground. Nice deep breaths. Should also feel this in the right hip crease. Feeling lovely and grounded in the sole of that right foot. Keep sinking through the hips. Really nice, guys, well done. So from here, I just want you to bring your hands back down to the ground. We're going to tuck our left toes under, and then we're going to send our hips up. So we're just going to hop that left foot in a little bit and lengthen through the spine. So we're coming to a pyramid pose. So if you can here, try and straighten out through this right leg. Otherwise, keep a little bend in that knee. This should feel like a really, really lovely deep stretch into the hamstring, into the IT band. Keep drawing this left hip forwards. Keep pressing the right hip back. Sorry. A little bit of verbal diarrhea there. Nice deep breaths. One more breath here. Keep that spine lovely and long. Well done, guys. Bend back into the right knee, bring the hands down and drop the left knee. So we're going to just take our right hand inside of our right leg. So we've got both hands inside that calf. And we're going to take it into a little quad stretch. So from here, just gently bending that left knee up. And then we're reaching around with the left hand, taking hold of the toes if that feels good for a quad stretch. So hopefully you're feeling a really nice deep stretch down the front of that left leg. Beautiful, releasing it back down, taking the hands either side, and then we're just going to tuck those left toes under and step it all the way back into our downward facing dog. 3 more breaths here. Keep working those heels down to the ground, guys. Keep sending those hips up, nice long spine. When you're ready, left leg is going to extend all the way up into our 3-legged dog. As we exhale, bend the knee, rock the body forwards. Take the foot between the hands. Drop that right knee, untuck the toes. So back in our low lunge, sinking those hips down to the ground. Nice deep breaths, nice long spine. If it feels okay, let's take the hands onto the knee and begin to press a little deeper into the stretch. So really bringing that awareness to the front of the right hip this time. Keep opening through the chest, shoulder blades wrapping around the back. Nice firm grounding in the sole of that left foot. Lovely. So from here, taking the hands down, tucking those right toes under, and just hopping that right foot in, lengthening through the left leg into our pyramid, or an intense side stretch as it's sometimes called. So remember, keep drawing the left hip back, bringing the right hip forwards. If you need a little bend in this left knee, absolutely fine. Lovely deep stretch down the back of both legs, working all the way up into that IT band. Let's keep the spine nice and long in this instance. One more breath here. Beautiful. Gently bend into that knee, bring the hands down, and just releasing that right leg all the way down to the ground. So this time we'll take the left hand to the inside of our left calf and work into that quad stretch. So just gently releasing that right foot, bringing it in with the right hand. Feeling a lovely deep stretch all the way down in front of that right quad. Beautiful, gently release. Bringing the left hand round to the side. Let's just hop it back into our tabletop and then gently bring the sit bones back to the heels. So we're back into kneeling. I won't make you do the foot stretch again, but let's just stretch out through the front body. So again, opening up, rounding through the spine, pressing the hands away. And then as we inhale, lifting it up. Opening the front body, shoulders relaxed. Beautiful, float those hands down, interlace them behind you, and even more, squeeze those shoulders, open the heart. So you should really feel this chest expanding, so all the muscles across the front body. Beautiful, and release. So just swinging your legs round this time. We'll work a little bit more into those hamstrings. So come to Dandasana, sitting up nice and tall. And when you're ready, we're just going to take this right knee, and stack it on top of our left. So if you can, getting both knees aligned together. If that really is a little bit too much, you can keep that right foot down to the ground, but if you can, this will work into our hips as well. So you can stay here with a nice long spine, flexing through the left foot, pressing the heel away, or you can come down over that leg. So you're actually using your own body weight here. Gently releasing onto the thigh. Bring your awareness to the back of this left knee. So a really nice deep stretch into the back of this left leg here. Slow the breath down. Keep flexing through this foot. So the more you draw these toes back towards you, the deeper the stretch will feel. Really nice, guys. Stay with the breath. Use the breath. And when you're ready, just gently release. So walking those hands back. We're going to just spin, if it feels okay, this left leg round behind us. So now we've got both knees stacked on top of each other into our cow face pose. So try and get the sit bones down to the ground. If this feels very uncomfortable, place something underneath your sit bones or a cushion if that feels good. And we'll come into our cow face stretch for these hips. So if you're feeling it enough here, just stay upright, otherwise coming down again. Every time you breathe in, you need to create a little bit of length, a little bit of space in the body. And every time you exhale, just let everything go, let everything release. Come down a little deeper, let the body be a bit heavier. Beautiful, gently release. Lovely, so same thing on the other side, except for this time, we're going to take the right leg out and take that left knee on top of the right. So the same thing, but the other side, sitting nice and tall, flexing through this right foot. And if it feels okay for you, coming down into the forward fold. So keep the spine long, gently come down. So just bit by bit, releasing over your left thigh, bringing that chest down on top of the leg, just applying really nice and gentle pressure, using your body weight to release through the hamstring. Keep pressing away through the heel, keep sending those toes back towards your face. Nice deep breath, guys, well done. Gently releasing. Beautiful. Beautiful, so that's take it into that final little intense pose. So taking the right leg round as well. Knees are both stacked in a line. Cow face pose. Gently bring it forwards if that feels good, but don't worry if it doesn't. Wherever you can feel this release into your hips, it's absolutely fine. Just visualize everything kind of squeezing together. So we're like wringing the body out. Beautiful, gently release. Well done, guys. You can take those legs out in front, just give everything a little shake. And then come back into your butterfly. So soles of the feet together, holding onto those feet and allowing the knees to drop open. So again, draw the body forwards, pull onto these feet, shoulders relaxed. Work those knees down to the ground. If it feels good for you, you can hinge forward up the pelvis, bringing the body over the feet. Wherever you are, just keep feeling this release in the tops of our adductor muscles into the groin. Slow the breath right down now. And just allow the body and gravity to do its job. So we're sinking down. Beautiful. When you're ready, just gently coming out. Rolling back up through the spine and just returning to your cross-legged position. So finishing up with a nice little spinal twist, just taking your left hand across to your right knee and your right hand behind, lifting up and taking that twist into the thoracic spine, so into the middle of your spine. Don't just turn the neck, make sure that spine is coming right from the center. And release back to center. Right hand comes across to the left knee, left hand comes behind. Same thing again, lifting nice and tall through the crown of the head, rotating into that spine. Beautiful, and releasing it back to center. Give yourself a little shake. Loosen everything off, and well done, guys. So hopefully you're feeling nice and relaxed and released after you're running or you're walking. All that lovely space we've created in the leg muscles, openness in the front body, and hopefully just releasing through the back as well should mean that you're all good to go again for your next walk or your next run. Stay safe, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.